Come along, rise and shine. Come along and rise and shine. Come on and shine. Come along and ride on a life walker Johnny.
Are you guys ready for some cards? Are you ready for some cards? This has been some ish. Let me tell you something. So again, to recap, for those of you that just got here, I would look for some more outages. I would look for some more outages. I would look for some more glitches in the matrix. I would look for some more information coming out, more whistleblowers coming out. I would look for some more secrets, people's personal secrets. But more so, I would also be looking to yourself and saying, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you really need to do in order to get your shit together and reach your goals and finally go after what it is that you want? There is no daydream. There is no dream that cannot be made into reality. Those dreams that you have, those dreams that you had. Remember, I was talking a little bit about this reunification with passion, baby. Baby, those are the passions you had when you were a kid and a teenager and they told you you couldn't do it. Be reunified with your very base passions. And hopefully we can see this. What we've got here is, yeah, we're going to do this. I wanted this for the collective, though. Align your life. What is not aligned needs to change. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Align your life. That's collectively. All right, we're going to run this down rather quick because now I've already been on here an hour. Actually, I've done pretty good. If you didn't see my take on what happened today as far as Mercury retrograde and the rest of the transits and why in the world Facebook and the rest of that went down, I want you can either rewind it or I will be splitting this up and putting that up as its own video. So let's do something I typically don't do. Yes, see it in ourselves. Yes. All right. We're going to start with Libra. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. First card I'm going to pull is your work your light card. Okay. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in subtle realms. Libra, expect visitations this month. Libra, expect your guides, expect your angels, expect your starseed brethren and sisterin, if you will, siblings, to come and make themselves known in a real way. Your ancestors, all those ghosts in the machine, they're coming out. And you are being asked to become part of the council. You are being asked to take your rightful place and assist the rest of us in balancing the scales. Okay, bringing balance. And here we have Gaia. This is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. So while your light group is coming to see you, Gaia is also saying she needs you as well. Okay, because it's all part of this raising up of the foundation. All right, and we're going to use, this is the first time I'm using this tarot deck, the Celtic Dragon Tarot. I'm just going to pull a few cards. I thought that we needed some dragon energy today. Oh, wow. We have the Five of Wands. Y'all about the battle. Y'all is about the battle. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Five of Cups. This is an amazing. Yeah. along with the Six of Cups. Let's get one more card for you guys. This is what I'm seeing here, what I'm sensing. Lots of change this month. Yep, and the Nine of Cups. That's your outcome. Lots of change this month, Libra. Lots of change this month. With all this wand energy, typically in a regular reading for me, I would feel like, oh my goodness, this it's gonna be difficult and challenging. But what I'm really sensing is that what's happening is all of the shit. Oops, sorry. All of the stuff that is unnecessary is being burned away. And this alchemization, this transmutation, this translation of who you are as a being is being changed in a real way, that you are rising up as a phoenix as we come out of your season and into Scorpio. So where a lot of times these fives, you'd be like, oh, there's all this. Rah, 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 rah. It's more of you're sick and tired of the internal fight, and you're tired of taking on everybody else's fight. And instead, you're like, let me leave all this stuff behind so that I can raise myself up, so that my sense of self is no longer developed upon what everybody else here thinks it should be. But now I have a true sense of who I am, and I'm truly in love with me. Not in a weird narcissistic way, but I'm so sure with this Nine of Cups of what I possess spiritually. And again, with this Six and this Nine of Cups put together, like that to me, it just is automatically saying, hey, going back to the beginning of the first love, of the things that you really loved to do, the things that really got you going, and why you even started doing maybe what you're doing, or why you wanted to start to go embark on this journey, and then like just burning all the garbage away so that you're no longer conflicted, and freeing yourself of that which is keeping you from doing what you've always wanted to do. Yes, it can be a little bit lonely, and yeah, you have had need to be on the defense, and yes, you have had need to protect yourself. But what's coming out on the other end is that need to protect yourself is going away, because your counsel of light is with you, and that guidance from your higher self is going to take you right on in to all across the finish line. All right. All right, that is a Libra. What's next? Scorpio. I never start here, so this is weird, guys. Keep me honest. Thanks, guys, for hanging with me. I so very, very much appreciate it. So very much appreciate it, guys. Scorpio, please. One card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Warrior woman, Scorpio. Gosh, I need better light over here. Have you answered your deepest calling? Warrior woman. Look, she's got that sword. Have you answered your deepest calling? Let's get one from the Keepers of the Light. That's from the Work Your Light. One, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Cheese and rice. I really legitimately cannot read this. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Warrior woman, right? And Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. What are you guys making this month, Scorpio? What are you creating within yourself? Are you fighting for your right to exist? Are you fighting for your calling? Are you fighting for what you know to be true? Okay. Judgment. Let me get another card, please. Whoa, whoa. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Yes, Temperance. It's time to get there. Great. We have King of Wands. I'm going to tell you all what I'm seeing from this in just a second. King of Wands, one more card, please. Yeah, the sun. I love it. Oh, that sun is beautiful. Listen, warrior, what do we have at the bottom also for you? Ten of Swords. Listen, okay. Scorpio, I love y'all. Y'all know y'all my trying. I love you to pieces. But listen. This Ten of Swords tells me, let me tell y'all something. You've been beating yourself up and you've been letting other people beat you up. Sometimes, Scorpio, your worst enemy is your own mind. Sometimes your worst enemy can be your own mind. And I tell you why. Because you're so good at being the CIA, FBI, CSI, and CIS, MI6, KGB, right? NSA. You're so good at being the ultimate detective and getting down to the nitty gritty of stuff, but that you see a conspiracy or you see an issue behind every bush. And sometimes you just won't believe things are really as good as they are. So what'll end up happening is you push this away rather than fighting for it to come. So I don't mean fight for it in a bad way. I mean fight for it in a way that you know this is your birthright and you know this is why you came here and you know this is your mission. So are you going to fight for it or are you just going to let it lie down and just die? Are you going to create from your own divinity this alchemic, beautiful outcome, or are you just going to let it die? This, you are moving with this judgment card to who you were always called to be, but nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it would be easy, but we did say it was going to be fulfilling. And it's what you signed up for. There are people that Three of Pentacles that have come into your realm that are meant to be partners, and they really honestly want to work with you, and they don't have any ulterior motives. But I'm going to take this Nine of Cups as you doubt yourself so much, and you're not sure whether or not they truly have your best interest at heart. And I'm telling you, they do. I'm telling you, they're here to assist you, and stop pushing yourself away. King of Wands, sit on your throne and actually do something. Like, get off your ass. You know, that passion that you've had, that belief in yourself that you had, and that bravado that you put out in front of everybody else, I'm going to need you to believe your own press. Because y'all put up a real good front. But see, us Cancerians, we know you back in that background, and you're really not sure whether or not you can do it. So I'm gonna need you to go on and do that, because the outcome here is all happy, joy. It's the sun. This is one of the most powerful and one of my favorites. The sun is trying to come out for you, Scorpio. This month, this new moon, the sun's trying to. So what you set into motion at this new moon will dictate what the sun is going to be shining on. And is it going to be shining on your true self, and are you going to allow yourself to flourish, or are you going to continue to try to be the martyr that nobody asked you to be? Now, I love you, but honey, you can't save them. Save yourself. Okay? And there are people that are out here to help you, but you got to fight for it. You got to make the decision that you're not going to allow anything or anyone to come in between you and your destiny. Okay. I love y'all. Oh, hey, Helen. What's going on? Hey, Leo son, how you doing, honey? Happy belated. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? I'm sorry you didn't have a good birthday. Okay, we're going to move along. We're going to move it on. You as well, Helen. You as well. Thank you. Who's next? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the new moon, Sag for the new moon, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you, Sagittarius. That rose is unfolding for you, not to you. Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the keepers of the light, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the keepers of the light, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the keepers of the light. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Sagittarius, are you in a situation where you are not loving yourself? You not loving yourself? Geez, secret, I told you, these gosh darn nails get in the way of like a good shuffle. Sag, remember, it's happening for you, not to you. Let's see what's going on with that for the new moon. All right. You know, I think the energy is a little weird tonight, but I also feel like the energy is like if you're not being true to yourself, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, just finally be honest with yourself as to whatever it is you up to, whatever it is you're supposed to do. Just be fucking honest. Queen of Wands, Sag. Oh boy, there you go. That's you. Queen of Swords, Sagittarius. I feel like you're gonna have to start telling the truth to yourself. The shuffle like I mean it. Nine of Pentacles. What else we got, Sag? Whoa, that was a jumper. Up the world. I can see where this is going. And the wheel. Okay, Sag. All right, Sag. Ever unfolding rose. Sagittarius. You're gonna have to, y'all like to party, right? Y'all like to party. And there's not a lot going on in your sign, which makes you feel a little left out. All you've got is the south node kind of moving on. And so you're finally about to be done with this north south node Gemini Sag axis, right? Being in you're like, you've been feeling pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed to do some things you don't want to do. And let me tell you something, a Sagittarius don't like to be pushed to do a damn thing. Hey, Jeanette. Sagittarius don't like to be pushed to do a damn thing. So what the problem is then is you knew all this time, it's been there for what, over a year? So you've known all this time that you really needed to kind of step into this. And a lot of you have. Some of you have done it kicking and screaming. And right now, as we're getting to this tail end and as we're coming into this harvest moon for this new moon, really what I'm hearing is you're going to have to come back to love of self and recognizing your divine worth and remembering who you are. Are you getting a theme? Are y'all seeing a theme here? Right? We talked about those 4 personal planets all conjunct in Libra on Thursday, by the way, Miss Secret. On Thursday. Just thought I'd share that with you, just so you know. May not talk to you all day on Thursday, Miss Secret, because you're going to have a whole lot going on. Anyway. I'm kidding. I'll talk to you. But Sagittarius, so love and acceptance, right? Remembering who you are, sitting in your seat of power. Queen of Wands, this is you. So your ego, your authority, your personal divinity is what's being ushered in. Queen of Swords, that means it's time for you to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you. Well, you need to be honest with yourself and honest with others. Stop seeking to please other people. Nine of Pentacles, the only way you're going to find self-fulfillment in every aspect is if you are truthful with yourself and others, and you are sitting in your seat of power. Let the world, let this cycle end where you're taking care of everybody else but yourself, so that you can have good fortune that turns the wheel and finally come to you. Because everything that has been built upon up until this point is for your own good if you will allow it to be. But if you're going to sit in self-pity and wallow in such, Sagittarius, you're not going to find where you're going to get anything, the good coming out of it, because you're too busy wallowing in self-pity that you can't see how it's really all for your good. Please trust that everything that has happened not happened to you, but it's happened for you, because had it not happened this way, you would have been in a world of hurt. Hey, welcome, Laura. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I know it was short notice. We really did end up doing 3 videos in one. Right now, I'm pulling some cards for each sign for the new moon. I haven't done that in a long time. And we are now on Capricorn. And at the beginning, I talked about the Mercury retrograde and how we got here and what those transits, all that ish that happened today. But do expect some more outages. Then we also talked about the new moon. So we will get that up and split up a little bit later. All right. So we are on Capricorn. Here we go. From the work your light, get grounded. Well, that's not very difficult for a Cappy. I love you. Sun, moon, and rising. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Capricorn, get out there and connect with nature. I feel like Cappies, some of you are a little off kilter and ungrounded, and that's the problem. Little off kilter and ungrounded. And you need to get back out there. Sun, moon, and rising from the keepers of light. Sun, moon, and rising from the keepers of light. Ooh. Odin, which I feel like Odin might be the Norse Cappy god. I think it's the god for Saturn. I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Odin is the Norse version of Saturn and Kronos. Psychic insight. Your third eye is open, Capricorn. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Hey, Anna. We're on Capricorn now. Capricorn, energy coming towards you. The High Priest. Taurian energy. I like that. What you're bringing to the party is the wheel. This is for the new moon. This is good. This is good. The Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands came out and wants to be acknowledged. I'm going to put her up there because I believe she is really for some level of explanation here. We also have the Queen of Swords. And the King of Cups. All right. Bottom of the deck for you is the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, a lot of you guys have been waiting for something to just kind of fall off the tree. You've sown some really great seeds, don't get me wrong. But I feel like you guys are kind of in this pensive, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pull the trigger or not mode. The High Priest is telling me it's time for you to commit. Commitment is yours. Okay? It's time for you to commit. This Queen of Wands is telling me it's time for you to be self-assured. Remember all that throughout this whole entire reading. Be self-assured. Recognize your divinity. Recognize who you are. Sit in the seat of your power. Sit in the seat of your throne. Remember that you truly do have sight. You are intuitive. You can hear. Okay? And those things that you feel that are emotions, please use that energy and set it in motion for your highest good. Because what you really are ready for in this October is the wheel. You're ready for an excellent harvest, and that it is coming towards you. It is turning finally in your favor. Knight of Pentacles, but you have been moving so slowly and so methodically that it's time with this Queen of Swords to kind of cut through the bull crap and go on and go forward. Like, you see where you're supposed to go. You know where you're supposed to go. You know this is meant for you. You know that you're meant to take this next step. So what the universe is saying is it's time to take the next step and have the faith in your own, dare I say, priesthood. You know, the high priests were used throughout history as messengers of God, right? As messengers from spirit, as messengers, and they heard from God and they came and delivered the message to the people. Be your own high priest and hear what you're supposed to be hearing and going and do it. The King of Cups. No, there's not a manipulative Piscean or Scorpio sitting around waiting to like do you dirty. What this is to me is saying is that there is, though, this kind of masculine um hmm, um being unmoved, like just knowing something so deep inside of yourself that this is the way to go and this is what to do and this is what you are meant for, that nothing stops you. Nothing can waver. Like when a king, when a man, or this masculine energy really like falls for you and falls in love with you and just like is like, I'm here for you, that kind of daddy energy. It's unwavering, it's unconditional. So please love yourself and look at your passions and look at the next stage, what you're setting your intentions on for this new moon, in an unconditional way. And don't let anyone move you off of it. Oh, Gemini has come. All right. Where are we at? Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get one card from... Okay. I have the Council of Light, and I also have the Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle, Aquarius. So much like Libra, I think the air signs, we'll see if this happens with Gemini too, but I feel like the air signs are about to get, like at this new moon, a higher level of communication, light codes, activations, a changing of into like how your mind works, like kind of turning all of that on, or should I say kind of turning off the third dimensional mind so that your higher dimensional self can take over. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, Aquarius. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world, Aquarius. Go on. Don't tear my stuff up over there, Gemini. See you, Frank. Thank you, Red Violet. Let's do one more shuffle. We got Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Aquarius, you too, your counsel is coming in to talk to you. Guys, don't be afraid if you're, doing some kind of, I don't know about astral travel, but let's just say you are not in your body all night long or during your meditation time. And have faith that, cut it out. Stop it. Have faith that what you're seeing and what you're hearing is real and true. I don't think that's right. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sorry, I'm fussing at my cat. And no, I'm not inviting her up here. Ace of Cups coming towards you, Aquarius. Some renewed or new love. Let's see what that's all about. I think for a lot of you guys, you've been going through this weird, like, emotional state. 9 of Cups. Yeah, and you haven't really known what to do with it, but I feel like there's like a flushing. Like, it's like this cleansing of all of this emotion, right? That's happening. Oh, 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, Aquarians, you guys are like, I don't want all this energy. I don't want all these emotions. 9 of Swords. Why are you guys anxious? Seven of Swords. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. Aquarius, what's on the bottom of the deck for you? The Empress. See, Aquarians, you guys know that there is like this wonderful, beautiful birthing, or should I say manifestation energy that's just waiting for you. It's there and you know that it's there. I feel like this Ace of Cups is finally like whatever was blocking this flow of energy for you and this flow of intuition and higher knowledge of higher self actually is breaking free. Like I see this dam just like opening, like, right? And this rush of fabulous light, like this beautiful crystalline just like river, but it's like the rapids like running in. And it's really with this 9 of Cups going to kind of fill you up to the point where you're like, you know what, I do have these capabilities. I can be intuitive, and I can be intuitive and spiritual in a very focused way as well, right? 10 of Cups, whereas part of your family may have felt that you were kind of a little not there. I do see where like your soul tribe is coming into play, and they're really going to assist you, and you're really going to find, if you haven't already, but solidify your ties with this a group of people that are just tremendous for you and that are going to help elevate you and help you through this emotional time, right? Um where you can learn how to sort these emotions through and utilize them properly. But I also see this, I think that's also tied with your council of light and you becoming this pillar of light. Yet that while your vibration is raising, then you've also got this council of other dimensional beings that are finally showing themselves to you in a real way, and kind of maybe solidifying some of the footing and some of the beliefs, but also elevating it at the same time. Um, this 9 of Swords, I think that some of you Aquarians have been in so much consternation about either your gifts, like, is it too much? Is it real? Is it not enough? If we're in this age of Aquarius, why am I not like exploding with all this stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, you just been anxious about this whole thing, and I'm just hearing spirits say there's no need to be anxious. Like, there's no need to be anxious. That what you are about to receive will be all at the right time and all at the right pace. Um, there's no need to run so fast, and there's no need to try to put the brakes on it either. Just let it flow as it's meant to, because um, it will all show itself and make sense in due time. Um, Also, though, with the 7 of Swords, I feel like you guys have either feel like there's been time stolen from you, or you've lost a lot of time. You've wasted time, right? Maybe some of you feel like you sacrificed or have happiness stolen from you because you kind of had to make some choices in your personal lives that you didn't necessarily want to make, but you knew it was the right thing to do. But that's also why I think you've got this Empress down here, because there will be a redemption of all of that. And at this new moon, really what it is, oh, look, we have the High Priestess as well. And we also have the King of Cups. So this is really telling me, honestly, what this new moon for you really should be about is not losing the faith, having compassion for yourself, and really just kind of loving yourself through this transition that you're making into this higher dimensional being that is knowingly higher dimensional, but still has a very good ability, to be very useful, of course, here in the third dimensional realm. This may sound like I'm still talking in circles, but it's going to make sense to you, Aquarians. And just know that you've not wasted any time. There's no such thing as a waste of time. Everything that you've been through, you've needed to go through. And it's all been in the right timing. Okay. Yeah, that's true. All right, Pisces. Let's keep it going, guys. Oh, it's been a while since I've read for all 12 signs in a row. Good Lord Jesus, help us all. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't know why I did this. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gosh. The initiation, Pisces. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Pisces, what are you getting yourselves into? What do the keepers of the light have? Keepers of the light. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisceans. Freya. Oh, she's one of my favorites. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. What are you guys? I feel like this is a portal moment for you guys. I didn't really necessarily see it in the chart, but this is really a portal for you guys. All right, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My God, today. Okay, the Chariot coming towards you. Whoa, jumper. Two of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay, all right, here we go. Six of Swords. I'm going to put that Seven of Swords up there. Wow, this Nine of Swords. We got a lot of anxiety going on in the collective, don't we? A lot of anxiety. And this Eight of Swords. I'm also the Seven of Swords came out, and I'm going to hold on to her. With the High Priestess again on the bottom of the deck, which can be the Pisces card. Listen, with this Chariot energy and this Two of Swords, yes, this is an initiation. Yes, this is the end of cycle, and a cycle and the beginning of another. And are you going to choose? You're being given this choice, and there's a little bit of indecision whether or not you're going to move forward into this new cycle or you're going to kind of stay behind. Because I think this Seven of Swords shows some very insecure areas of thought of whether or not moving into this new space or just moving period or whatever the case is the right thing to do. But with the Six of Swords energy coming towards you, that tells me it is time to move forward in thought and in deed, in thought and in the way you move, in thought and speech. In every way, it's time to move forward and get away from what's been going on before and take the leap of faith to go to something that will be better, right? Hi, sweetie. Nine of Swords. You've been stressing. When we have this delusion, like this Eight of Swords energy, you've been trapped in your mind. But when we have the delusion around us or the illusions around us all falling apart, it's probably one of the hardest signs is hard on us Pisces, because you kind of live in that illusion. Yeah. King of Cups, King of Wands, and Two of Wands. What this is just really telling me is that if you go on and there's the King of Swords. King of Swords, Three of Swords, and the World. If you go on and allow what has been being cut out of your life to continue to be just kind of removed, and it feels harsh right now because it's like not nice surgery. It's like you're having all these things, Pisces, kind of just yanked out of your world right now just because they have to be. You've let them sit and fester a little bit too long. And so now it's like life or death surgery. And it's really so that we can go on, do the heartbreak if there is if it's necessary right now, and work through the feelings so that this chapter can end, so that what you can enter into is this time period of this next time period of growth and love and acceptance. So this is your initiation. This is your time period of where you're being taught how to handle these emotions without doing a deep dive, and actually going on and getting some, you know, closure or reconciliation, or, you know, just getting improved tools in order to handle it so that you can help other people move through these phases. But once you're through this process, man, it's going to be so much easier and so much nicer for you. Like, it's like you're going to come up to this place of neutrality where then these things won't phase you as much. Yeah, Pisces energy does feel a lot like Cap energy to an extent, because Pisceans are being asked to be grounded. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. We talked about this integration as well into the collective of light codes and light energy, right? We're being given an opportunity to do so because, right, we've got all the big boys in retrograde, at least until the new moon. From the Keepers of the Light, one card for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. One card. What? Isis, or the Americans would say Isis. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused as you're going through this awakening. You're also going through a rebirth. Isis is all about rebirth and the magic of manifesting. Love it. Thank you guys for being here. We're on Aries. We started with Libra. We're doing some new moon readings. I haven't done that in a while. And coming towards you, Aries, Knight of Cups. Ooh, messages of love, messages of assistance, messages of collaboration. Seven of Pentacles. You guys have been going to see a little bit of your harvest as well. Nine of Pentacles. Let's get another one. It's going to begin to come into fruition. Strength. Outcome. Five of Cups. And let me get bottom of the deck for you guys. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. This is interesting to me. How I'm reading this is this. So you're gonna be getting a lot of information as far as offers, people coming in bringing you offers. You may have offers for new positions during this new moon cycle, offers to start your business, offers to learn a new skill, but there's offers coming towards you. Could be also love offers. With the Seven of Pentacles, though, I think that there's going to be a little bit of a hesitation as far as what's really going to bear fruit for you and what's really going to be fulfilling for you. What I'm also, though, seeing with the nine, don't eat my flowers. The Nine of Pentacles, though, I know. Everybody say hello to Gemini. With the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Let me leave you right here. Let me get some clarification because I'm not really seeing. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. So this is what I'm seeing, and as I'm tying this together, then you're gonna be told, here, you could do this, you could do that. There's gonna be like different quick offers coming in. Some people are gonna say to you, I'm not sure if any of them are gonna be good for you. And there's gonna be one that's gonna really, one or two that's gonna really stand out for you. As you know, this is gonna be fulfilling, this is gonna be the way to go. And you're going to have your choice of, with the Seven of Cups, of a few good opportunities. None of them are going to be bad. Whichever one you choose, that's the one, Queen of Pentacles, is going to manifest. However, what I'm going to encourage you to do is also take into account your energetic upgrades, and don't make the snap decision just simply based on kind of some of the things that you would typically make your choices by. In other words, yes, we got a lot of Mars energy going on, but I'm going to ask you to take a breath and take a moment within, and allow your higher self to guide you. Find the strength to do that, because this Five of Cups and this Four of Pentacles is also telling me some of you guys have been a tad bit beat down. You've been guarded. And some of you may feel like, I really want to hold. See, there's two different stories here. Some of you are going to have this opportunity. It's going to be kind of like this opportunity of a lifetime. And it may not be fully fruitful immediately, but it will be eventually. However, you're quite unsure of that. And because of your unsurety, because of your questioning, you unfortunately may not believe enough in yourself. And you might remain so guarded that you're not really able to move forward. Allow the magic to happen. Allow the magic to happen. And allow yourself to finally flow in higher dimensional energy, and not just by what you see. All right, Aries? Because the awakening for you is occurring. It is. But sometimes it's harder for some signs. It's a little bit more harder because it's such a collective effort, that it can be difficult to find your place and your footing in, because you see and you hear things and you know that it's right, and you want everybody to like believe the same way that you believe immediately. You got to give us the rest of a chance. All right, moving on to Taurus. We're almost done, guys. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We started with Libra. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here we go. I'm doing pretty good on time. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One of the work you're like. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. How appropriate with Uranus being in your sign. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the new moon. One of the keepers of the light. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Have you noticed these cards tend to match? So we have birthing a new age and then the sacred self to unleash your spirit. Taurus, you guys been holding back? Y'all been holding back. Y'all been holding out. Eight of Pentacles. Hard work. But it's going to be work that you want to do. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to get into it. If you haven't gotten into the spiritual side of your life, you need to. Ace of Wands. Yep. This is Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the new moon. Gosh, Seven of Pentacles. You know, I'm telling you something that's coming out a lot in this Nine of Wands. Don't be worried and don't be concerned that if you're not seeing a lot of manifestation of fullness of what you're doing, don't be worried about it. Okay, right away. The Empress, because it's going to take a minute for it to come to fruition. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, what I love about this is like you're gonna find what you're so passionate about as you're birthing a new age for yourself and finally walking in your spiritual gifts and walking in your spirituality and your divinity, that what's going to happen is it's going to really start to pay dividends rather immediately but in a small way. But you're going to be able with the Empress to actually see the long term in who you are and see that you're really capable and able to manifest this life that you never thought was possible. Like you didn't think you're going to be able to live this life, but you really are going to be able to do that. And it's going to be so personally fulfilling. What's on the bottom of the deck for you guys, by the way? I didn't check that. Yep, 10 of Wands, you're going to stop carrying other people's burdens. And then Ace of Pentacles, because this is going to be such a brand new, amazing beginning, a new start in all ways for you, right? Queen of Wands, where you're living your best life. The Death card, where you're transforming yourself into your new self. There's that rebirth. Three of Swords, we're so done with all the heartache and all the pain, right? It's just over. It's over. And then Six of Pentacles coming into balance and Queen of Cups finally loving yourself. I think this new moon energy for you is going to just be transformational. Thanks, Marie. Yeah, it's going to be immediately transformational. So Taurians, again, if you haven't begun to really live from your spiritual self and live from that life, I need you to start doing that definitely this new moon, because that's what you're really coming into. Like finally tapping into your dreams and believing that they can come true. 1 second, guys. I need to fix my pillow. 1 second. Okay. Whew. All right. Well, it was Taurus, right? Gemini. She's right here, by the way. Sun, moon, and rising. Sun, moon, and rising. You guys are hanging in there with me. For the new moon. Oh, Gemini. No. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Remember part of that energy. Remember part of that energy that we were talking about is you got to wait. You got to look at things. Mercury in retrograde in Libra, but conjunct with Mars, it gets very impulsive. And then we have Gaia, Earth connection. So you need to get grounded as well, Gemini. Let's see what we got going. Now, I will say for your intentions, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, these nails, I love my nails, but let me tell you something. I'm having to relearn how to shuffle. What mixture are you talking about, Marie? Okay. Oh, Buckley's original has pine tree. Okay. It's just the end of the day, honey. All right, here we go. Gemini. Here you got the Eight of Pentacles too. You guys saw I shuffled that darn deck. You have the High Priest. The Emperor. I see what's happening here. The Nine of Swords. Four of Pentacles. And we've got the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck for you. Listen, Gemini, that's what I'm seeing. You've been working on something for a long time with this Eight of Pentacles. This has already been something you've been thinking about, you've been working on, haven't been entirely certain about, but you've been working on it, right? Working towards it. There's been a goal you've been working towards. But some of you are losing faith in whether or not that's going to happen. No. I'm here to tell you that it is. But not in the way that you really would. That you would prefer for it to happen. But it's going to happen in the way that it should happen. But you're not seeing the forest for the trees right now. I feel like you're going to get an offer, though. We've got this no, where this is wait, right? You're going to get an offer. And it's not going to feel quite right. Go with that gut and wait and look at it. Whoever's giving you this offer is not going to really want to negotiate initially, and they're going to try to pressure you with this Emperor card. They're going to try to pressure you into taking it. And I'm hearing very strongly that you have to seek to be sure that you're balanced with the Six of Pentacles, and I also have the Two of Pentacles, and the Tower. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. All right, listen to me. It's going to give you anxiety at first because you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't just not do this. I can't just not. Yes, you can. And yes, you must. Don't. Because if you take it, you'll be out of balance. The first one. What you're going to need to do is wait, because what's going to play out for you is with the Six of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles, then if you continue to negotiate, what's going to happen is it's going to swing back into your arena. Like it's going to swing back into more in your favor or an imbalance. If you don't negotiate, it's going to end up being a tower moment for you. And then you're going to be like, how the hell am I going to get out of it? The only way to avoid that tower moment is to put it on pause for a second. Let it flow through let it flow through a week, right? Don't make this snap decision, because in the end, you will create with the Magician card and then the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, then you will eventually get the messages and the communication that you've been looking for. But it all is going to stem on you kind of standing your ground and not being manipulated and remaining grounded and not jumping at the first thing. Remember, part of the new moon with that conjunction of Mercury, Mars, the moon, and the sun all in Libra is you can tend to make a snap decision that ends up being a mistake. So I want you to really look over these contracts, look over the agreements, make sure it's all in your favor, and don't take the first offer. Bye, Deanna. Thanks for coming, honey. All right, Gemini. All right, moving on to, oh yeah, it's late for her. Moving on to Cancer. Almost done. 3 more, guys. Almost done. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. 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 From the work Your Light. Star Mother. Oh. How can you mother yourself? Ooh, Star Mother. You trying to mother yourself? You trying to mother yourself? Did it, honey? Cancer, sun, moon, and Secret is moderating for me tonight. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. Let's get a Keepers of the Light. The Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Okay. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Star Mother and the Divine Director. You know, I've never seen the Star Mother card. 1 second, guys. Star Mother and Divine Director. I could tell I never go into this darn book. I could have sworn that was what this was. If I can't find it. Oh, that's why, because it's a transmission card. I don't know. I'll find it, because evidently it's not meant for me to find it right now. I don't know what this is then. What kind of darn card is it? This is weird. Okay, Star Mother. Huh. So basically what that's saying is you need the Cancer, we can't be holding on to our own issues. Like, we need to allow the guidance from above. How can you mother yourself? Cancer, you can't be your own mother. Okay, Cancer, you can't, like, we need to allow others. We need to allow for assistance from above. And the divine director is saying that there is intercession and intervention on our behalf. So can we just let it happen and not try to like over complicate things? Here we go. Here we go. The Chariot. That's us. So listen up, Cancer. Sorry, guys. I took so long with that other bit. King of Cups. High Priest. Yeah. Four Swords. So I'm gonna apologize to all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising because I really feel like this is a real personal message. Temperance and Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Listen, Cancer, listen up. This King of Cups is here because this is like basically Father God, the Mother Father God part, Father God part. Basically, the universe saying, listen, I got your back. I got you. I got you covered. I have you. Okay. This is not a time for you to be all like kind of watery and mushy and gushy. Okay. This ain't the time. What this is the time for is you to be standing strong on who you are, but also standing strong and knowing that you're not alone in this, and you don't always have to be the one to do every damn thing and be everything to everybody. You actually do get to sit back and get loved and adored and cared for every once in a while, Cancer, and let this new moon time allow you to be able to kind of sit in who you are and just allow that to develop and really get in touch with what it is you really want to do at your core. And who are you at your core? And why are you pretending to be somebody that you might not be? You can't be all things to all people. So don't try. How about being all things to yourself? Because then you'll be good for everybody else. With this high priest, don't lose the faith and follow the peace at all times, at all costs. Don't lose the faith. But also with this high priest card as well, it's also time for you to take your place. It's time for you to take your place. Thank you, Carolyn. And take your position, but first within your own life and knowing that you're protected in every way. This outcome cards or advice, Ace of Cups and Temperance. You know how I feel about Temperance. It's that this the alchemaic card. And truly this card really begins to show all the elements coming together to create something beautiful on the inside, a beautiful dragon. And then with the Ace of Cups, this is a new waterfall, a new river that's to overflow. What's going to happen is you are going to find, Cancer, that when you allow the universe to take care of you in a way that is divine and protected, and you're kind of allowing yourself to be put back into this cocoon just for a little while, this chrysalis, just for a little while. When you come out and you restructure and you redo and you transmute and you transform, when you come out, the new upgrades, the new love, the new very strong emotional river that flows from you is going to be so beautiful and so powerful that you'll again be able to run. But this is really, we're coming into our season where we need to do a little bit of the resting and a little bit of the hibernation. But I feel like Cancers, and this is me too, we've been running ourselves a little bit ragged. And we've missed the boat on actually maintaining our happiness and our joy, which is really our superpower. So don't lose the faith, follow the peace. Everything is turning out in your favor, and know that the universe has your back. Because Ten of Pentacles energy is here, right? Fulfillment, abundance in all areas, judgment. You're living your life. You're on your life path, hopefully, or you're moving on there. You just got to make this decision, Two of Swords, to not be Nine of Swords in all sorts of anxiety, and King of Wands, and just standing in your truth and living in your truth, because then you get King of Pentacles, abundance. This also shows a lot of us, if you have not yet, this is probably a good time to start your business. This is a great time for business ownership and moving towards that. Also Cancer, or gaining, a higher position or management at the company that you're at. Okay. All right. Leo, 2 more. Leo. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yes, write the book. I'm going to acknowledge Warrior Woman for Leo. I'm not sure that that's the exact right one, though. So that's Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're on Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow. Leo got birthing a new age as well. We'll acknowledge that, but I feel like there's a different one for Leo. Sorry, guys. Okay. There is no way that all of these are coming out the same. All right. So I had Warrior Woman, and I'm going to tell you, Leo, the other ones that came out. Align your life and birthing a new life. And then we also have Dance with Life. Have a nice night, Marie. You'll probably see me before Sunday. Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. You could tell these cards are getting tired. The cards are getting tired. Not the reader. The cards. Never the reader. There we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Keepers of the Light. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hilarion, Divine Healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And then Dance with Life. Right? Do something to change your energy. Leo, I feel like a lot of you guys need some really internal healing, right? Because you've been out of alignment too. Some of you Leos have been really out of alignment lately. But you need to change that energy up coming into this season. You don't necessarily like to be told you got to balance. Some of you guys. Queen of Pentacles. Yep, you got to ground so you can manifest. You got to ground so you can be sure of yourself. So you can walk with that pride, right? Four of Wands. You're heading towards the right direction, right? Life purpose. Some of you guys are going to be either popping the question or entering into a lifelong partnership. Nine of Cups. Let's see what else we got. Knight of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of, whoa. Chariot, a lot of speedy Cancerian type energy, a lot of movement this new moon. Yep, Queen of Swords, live your truth. Okay, here we go. Leo. This Queen of Pentacles and this Four of Wands tells me that you are meant to move into an area of stability and not so much volatility. That there is with this divine healing energy and this like doing something to change your energy different, like make a difference, make a move, make a change. You might say, well, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't say change, but she kind of does, because the Queen of Pentacles is like, let me get grounded and let me just kind of like, let me do something to bring stability to my life and continuity. Let me make an avid decision to be healthy in all areas. Let me make an actual actionable move and plan to so that I can be the bearer of new life, so that I can be the bearer of life, and so that I can oversee all of the areas of growth that I have thus far seen in my life, right? And this Four of Wands says, hey, listen, I'm overlooking my life. This is my life blood. This is what I'm meant to be. This is what I'm meant to do. And so I think a lot of you are right there on the precipice of where you're meant to be and what you're meant to do. And with this Nine of Cups that that's really good, what's going to make you so happy and so fulfilled. But with this Knight of Pentacles, you've held yourself back. Right? Don't forget, we've got the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck as well. You've held yourself back. You've not really you've been too afraid to like really embrace the truth and really live your truth and speak your truth and say, enough is enough. I need to live a balanced life and I need to do what makes me happy and damn what everybody else says. But the outcome or advice is to run towards it with the Chariot with I'm not going to say reckless abandon because that's not what the Chariot does. But what the Chariot does do, that energy is no matter what is like kind of like the driving forces that may like try to distract us one way or distract us another way, we stay forward and stay focused and keep moving. Like it doesn't matter what's going on around us. We'll deal with that crap later. We're going to move forward. And so what I'm really hearing is it's time to move forward. And for some of you, you've just been people pleasing way too long and you've been just satisfying everybody else. And it's time for you to heal up from not allowing your own voice and your own needs, and your own desires, and to come to the forefront and be honored. But in that honoring of self, that's really going to change your energy and it's going to change how people relate to you. And so it's time for you to rise up and live your truth. Okay? All right. Last but certainly not least, Virgo. You guys made it through the whole thing and I went through the whole zodiac starting at Libra and I actually made it. I didn't forget anybody. Shocking. All right, let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I thought sure I was gonna forget. You guys know when I don't start like with Aries, I like lose my place usually. So I'm really proud of myself for not losing my place tonight. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card from the Work Your Light. You got Council of Light too. What else do we have? And Star Mother, you can't mother yourself. I think Virgo, that's because, we've got the moon leaving your sign pretty much not till tomorrow. Well, no, yeah, tomorrow early. I think that, you've been through enough and you're finding your tribe too. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe, Virgo. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Archangel Michael. Hey, Anna. Oh. I'm not trying to make you cry. I just feel like this is, let me tell you something. When I said at the beginning of 2021 this was a year of change, I had no idea like all the changes each of you guys, all of us were going to go through, and each different elevation and portal, and it's just crazy. And what we would be shedding all along the way. Three of Cups. Three of Swords. Oh, Virgo, you've come through so much. The Magician. Lots of King of Cups energy. That really is telling me like that beautiful balance, masculine, feminine love, right? Oh, Page of Wands. And bottom of the deck, Temperance, Four Swords. Okay, so I'm going to keep that off to the side. Listen, with this Three of Cups and this Three of Swords, this is this transitional period that you guys have come from, but you've had some interference from the outside. People have kind of taken advantage of you a little bit, Virgo, I think. And there's been some heartbreak. Like you really thought that there was going to be certain people that are going to be around and they were going to stick around and they weren't going to leave you. And that they were there for the long haul. But unfortunately, what's happened is that, either they couldn't be trusted or they just like couldn't, like they weren't really of the right mindset, right? They weren't really about your best interest, unfortunately. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. And I think for some of you guys, you really saw yourself like in a long-term situation, partnership, or whatever with them, and that you thought it was really going to bear a lot of fruit. But unfortunately, the Seven of Swords, yeah, I feel like they used you for your abilities. Like some of you, if you're gifted and you're Virgo, like you're gifted, I feel like they've used you for your giftings, right? Or, they've kind of like abused that situation. Or if you're just talented, if you're talented in any area, I feel like you've been used for that, for your talents. Where, they profited off of it, or they profited off of it. They didn't give you what you should have been getting, right? They didn't give you your just due. And that really affected you a lot. Like it could have potentially like really made you where you didn't want to trust anybody, and completely understand that. But you've had patience with yourself and you've been able to find that peace, right? And so now we're in this new kind of alchemic transmutational cycle right now. And again, your counsel is coming in as well. So those of you that have not been yet really in touch with your counsel, your higher counsel, they're there. All right, they're there. They exist. They're waiting for you. They're going to work with you. They're there with you. And what we're finding then is in the magicians, with the Magician and the King of Cups, right? With this Page of Wands, these three tell me here, and I really feel like the King of Cups is really kind of Archangel Michael. And understand that I get it. Michael's like this fiery, right, defender and this warrior angel, but he also loves you beyond anything, right? He loves you. And he's going to make sure that you're protected and that your heart is protected, and that he's going to help you protect your heart even when you can't. He's going to make sure that these people don't come back around to try to use you again, and that you understand how to spot them before they come at you, Virgo. So you're coming into a time of manifestation, of creation, and a creation with a foundation of like love, light, and surety, right? And this foundation of this kind of newfound like inspiration of, you know what, I know this was before, but now I can see, I can do these things, and I can really create such a new world for myself. And I don't, I get it. Those people, they were there to teach me a lesson, right? Queen of Cups, you're doing a lot of self-care, right? And you're really having compassion for yourself, and do have compassion for yourself. Don't like beat yourself up. Page of Cups, I really do feel like you're going to get some new friendships also that are going to come about from this, right? Five of Swords, where there's been some conflict and thought. I do feel like you're kind of coming into the settling, right, of that. And Three of Pentacles, you got all kinds of partnerships happening, starseed partnerships, angelic partnerships, soul tribe partnerships. All of these partnerships are coming into place. So for this new moon, I really want you to focus on what is the next chapter for me, and um, how can my gifts, abilities, ideas, how can they be best utilized to like really assist me in my purpose and fulfilling it, and what's going to give me joy and being in alignment with my higher self and the angels. Okay, that's it. That's everybody. Everybody. That's everybody. All right, guys. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Not too bad. 2 astrological chart readings and 12 zodiac signs. I think we did pretty darn good. Hey, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to chop this up into bite-sized pieces, and then we'll eventually put this up with its timestamps as well. Okay? Won't be tonight. I'm tired. All right, guys, we're going to let you go. We'll be back again tomorrow night, probably, or very early in the morning for a meditation for the new moon. So we're going to do new moon meditation. I might play it all night tomorrow night. Okay? All right, guys. I love you guys a lot. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste, you guys.